Good morning, everybody. Hello. How are we doing? I hope you all are well. Today we're going to be doing something pretty fun, I think. Although I'm saying that now and it may not end up being fun. We'll see what happens, okay? Is what we'll say. We're going to be playing Subnautica, which I've played before. A video on this channel about it when I first played it through. I think I made a video about it. But we're going to be playing with a mod installed called the Prototype Submod. I think Prototype Submersible, something like that. And it recently got a big update. I played a little bit of it. I streamed a little bit of it when it first came out, but my save file got corrupted, and I just decided, you know what, I'm done. Because I kind of wanted to play it with Return of the Ancients installed anyway. I've decided not to do that this time around, because as much as I love Return of the Ancients, I don't know exactly how much this new update adds. I know it adds a lot, and it's different from what it added the first time, so I don't want to make any big changes. So we're going to get into it. I'm pretty excited, and we'll see how it goes. Let's just get in here. This is from... What is this from? May 7th. Why was I playing on May... Oh, the Red Plague, which I played through recently. The new act of. I didn't record that. Unfortunately, I'll do it for the next one. But yeah, we're going to get through. It's going to be a full, fresh playthrough. I don't know everything that this changes. The main theme, and I know this from the first time that I played it through, the main idea is there's a new submarine in the game that is kind of your goal. Is like upgrading it and, you know, moving it around and stuff, and it unlocks certain things, but that's all I know. I know there's a bunch of story changes. I know the original one added, like, I think it said like 13 hours of gameplay, and this one apparently adds more. The file for it is 700 megabytes, which is pretty crazy. It's probably the biggest file for a mod I've ever had. So we'll see how it goes. I was considering also playing this with the Ice Dragon Leviathan, which is a mod that just came out recently, added a new Leviathan, but I messed around with it a little bit yesterday, and I found it to be a little... I don't know. Anyways.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
This is all normal so far.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Alright. All of this is the same. If there's anything I notice. Not quite. So one of the first things we're going to want to do...
Suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
One of the first things we're going to want to do is head over here. The gun island. Which, if you don't know, that's where the gun is. Yeah, so we're going to need to head over to the gun island, because if you've played this game before, you will know that there is a gun over there. But inside of the building that houses the gun, more importantly, there's a giant moon pool in the bottom of that building that the gun is in. The lower control room, lower control section, I don't know what it's called. Get 2 of those.
Copper
One of
is an
those.
essential
I have over 100 hours in this game, by the way, so if it looks like I'm a professional, because I am. So. Or, you know, some people might consider me to be a professional. I wouldn't say that, obviously. I mean, you know, everyone's got a lot to learn. But, you know, if you're watching this and you're finding yourself thinking, man, this guy's really fucking cool, then, you know, you're in good company. I actually only needed 1 creep vine seed cluster, but I grabbed 2 on purpose. For a reason I just don't feel like disclosing at the moment.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data. Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception. LifePod secondary systems online, running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
So we've got a scanner, so I want to get a sea glide going, and once we get the sea glide going, then we'll go ahead and head on over. It might also be worth, you know, trying to see if we can get some mobile vehicle bay parts as well, because oh no, we're going to use the fabricator that's there, so we actually don't need the mobile vehicle bay yet. One, like, kind of small detail that I don't think a lot of people noticed about the Subnautica 2.0 update is it made it so peepers' eyes close at night, and that also makes them easier to catch at night. So that's... Did I just make another standard O2 tank? Oh, Sleepy Boy 10. They're calling me the smartest. Alright. Dang, I didn't realize how fast you get the high capacity O2 tank in this game. Because in Nautica 2, you don't get it until like, or like, because you get the high capacity, but it takes you up to 75. Then you get the ultra high capacity, takes you up to like 120. I don't remember how quickly you get there, but I remember it not being like immediate. It's kind of like more mid-game maybe. Well, vehicle bay. I mean, look, I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. Getting the rebreather before I even have a sea moth, it's like... What's even the point? You know, whenever I think to myself, what's even the point? I have to then ask myself, well, what's the point of doing anything? You know, you ask why too many times, you just start to get confused and a little overwhelmed, so I prefer just to not ask myself why about anything at all. I just let it happen. Why have critical thinking skills when they're just gonna make you sadder? Thank you. Alright, well that was fast. That's a mesmer. I didn't know those were here.
New blueprint acquired.
Those are pretty cool though. Alright, we've got the sea glide. Blueprint. This is very cheap. I'd say this has gone quite well. Start. What you got for me, pal?
Receiving pre-recorded distress call laying back.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants. The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I don't know if I've ever seen one seen one of these fragments just like spawned out in the open like that. Ooh, compass.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, well, now that I have Sea Glide, we can just head on over here. And let's
think
just...
it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular Sea Glide tows a massive 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cell Eric to this one should double that.
You don't think there's something out there that's faster than that, do you?
Oh, I'm sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the lifeboat.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
Why did they redo the voice lines? Probably because they're gonna give those characters more voice lines in the future, huh? Think. And another sea moth fragment here. 2 more. Pretty cool. It's probably mobile vehicle bay again. Laser cutter. Definitely not a mobile vehicle bay. I will take that. Thank you very much. Is this one different too?
Integrating new PDA data.
That's really loud.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biome blueprint and connects to a number of small cave networks. Local scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90.
Ozzy's log. It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared.
That sounds like the normal one. Dude, what's crazy is I could make this like right now. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. And we have a sea moth.
The sea moth is a fast, safe mode of transport.
Very quick.
But remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Actually, let me see. How long have I been recording? 36 minutes. That is probably the fastest it has ever taken me to get a sea moth. Oh my god. One of the scariest parts about the Red Plague was the hallucinations, because like in this area I hallucinated that the Reaper
Detecting
Leviathan,
massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
or that a Reaper Leviathan was like right here. Normally it's on the other side of the the island, the mountain. And so that was quite disconcerting, and quite frankly, terrifying. Ooh, ah. And here you go. Why was I so slow?
Scans indicate this structure is
Oh,
composed
so I wasn't
of a
running.
metal alloy with unprecedented
Oh, yeah, right.
integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
Alright, we're gonna look around for any changes. Let me know if you guys notice anything different.
Warning, detecting invasive analysis of vital signs and neural matter originating within this facility. Be wary of potential hive mind assimilation. Unknown language. Attempting
That seems
translation.
abnormal. This has changed at all? No. No, I don't think it has. Let me get rid of this. Ooh, wow. Wow. Okay. Now, this is for sure new. You can see the textural difference. Still looks very cool though. Give you that. I'm gonna grab this other ion cube really quickly. Because I want to stall, but I don't know how. Okay, here we go. This terminal relays data on the aliens' ability to hear their technology. By analyzing the data, this PDA is able to extract a modular implement, allowing this sound to be perceived by humans. The implement requires advanced alien bodily interface to function. Further data acquired. Huh. So that's definitely new in this new update. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember it the last time, but the last time I played this was August? So it hasn't been a year.
Language. Attempting translation.
Is this different? No. Alright. Let's head on
The
down.
best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
Okay. Alright. Alright. And we head down.
Transmission candidate detected. Building specimen cognitive profile.
So that's new. And this area is actually different. It used to have this giant thing in here that's not here. As in, it used to have this giant thing in here in the mod before. Normally there's nothing here. Definitely not this, and definitely not these.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, I was gonna get water first. Yikes. Whatever. This device seems to be the origin of the recently detected neural analysis. Thankfully, it was not calibrated only to read neural data. Thankfully it has been calibrated only to read neural data and not to write it. It appears to serve two primary functions. One, data storage. The device harbors a form of algorithmic software referred to as a neural cluster, suspended between its upper and lower halves. The neural cluster is marked with a seed code, or ion, a name typically reserved for the famous Earth constellation, but that may be a universal identifier. In this case, it is being used possibly as a project. In this case, it is being used possibly as a project title or specimen identification. The device appears to be scanning nearby life forms and creating a neural profile of each. While most profiles are that of fish and other primitive organisms, the most recent entry appears to be of you. The data has been uploaded to two separate facilities. 2. Vessel construction. The two structures to either side of the terminal contain massive amounts of ionic energy and disperse it to the central terminal. The drones surrounding the terminal contain matter transmission technology. Given the terminal's position beside an enclosed moon pool, it is likely designed to construct subaquatic technology. Oh, these drones? Well, don't mind if I do.
Profile confirmed. Uploading data to cognitive trial chambers. Broadcasting vessel schematics.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, so we need Almanite framework, an advanced wiring kit, enameled glass, an ion crystal matrix, and a computer chip. Okay, the computer chip and the advanced wiring kit are not too difficult. The enameled glass is not too difficult. I don't know how or where to get an ion crystal matrix, and I definitely don't know where to get an Almanite framework. This is very cool though. Oh, I like the different colors. Nothing else to scan in here. This isn't different. I can't scan this. It was all part of the same thing, I think.
Facility structural analysis complete. Adding new material profile to database.
This alien facility is composed of a unique and previously undiscovered material. While its exact chemical composition remains unknown, this PDA has identified several of its key characteristics. Energy-dependent integrity. The material, henceforth referred to as almanite, contains microscopic crystalline channels designed for the flow of ion energy. Its structural integrity relies on the constant flow of this energy to remain stable. As such, almanite boasts a near indestructible frame. Almanite boasts a near indestructible frame, so long as sufficient power runs through it. Prolonged absence of power may result in the collapse of material over time. Biomechanical energy storage. The green lights embedded into the facility's walls serve to transmit biomechanical energy to compatible sources in range. It is possible that the aliens were able to draw power directly from the lights to sustain themselves. Assessment: composition unknown, unable to be replicated using Altera technology. Alright. Well, that's also new. That's new for sure, but before we go over there, if there's anything different in here. This is the portal to the alien thermal plant, which is located in the lava castle in the inactive lava zone. Yeah, I kind of know my stuff. Oh, well, would you look at that? Oh, it moves. An advanced material with high structural integrity. Its core, composed of charged almanite, stabilizes 8 external frames used for dynamic construction analysis. Unprecedented structural integrity used in reinforced alien construction requires multiple advanced materials. Alright, well, I just got one for free. Photon decoy. Oh, I remember this. This I remember. Yeah, this device appears to have been designed either as a navigational and visual aid or as a decoy for aggressive fauna, perhaps both. Its design accommodates essential exothermic and chemiluminescent reactions suspended between two halves of the device using precise sound waves. The energy contained within this sample is enough to illuminate the device's surroundings a few hundred meters in each direction and will last for approximately 5 minutes. Yeah, I remember that. Charged almanite. Now, what are you? This object represents a foundational resource used in alien architecture and technology, containing both cybernetic and biological elements. It serves as both a structural template and store of biomechanical energy. The following text was able to be translated. Self-warping constructs consume and discard almanite blocks, recharge blocks at multi-purpose fabrication terminals. Based on this message, it may be possible to acquire discharged almanite blocks from warper constructs or from the ground surrounding them. Assessment: the Altera Corporation is not responsible for bodily harm caused by failed attempts to retrieve this object from self-warping constructs. Alien constructor, it said. This alien apparatus features thousands of small laser emitters as well as a protective barrier, which is activated during construction. On approach, the device created a copy of this PDA's databank and attempted to upload it to the alien's network. However, it seemed that it was unable to locate the alien's homeworld where the data was likely to be stored, reason unknown. Due to its ability to autonomously clone schematic data from its surroundings, it is possible that the device was capable of identifying new technological advancements from the aliens who used it and uploading it to a central data hub. Assessment: useful for advanced alien construction. Oh. Yeah, that's not cheap. It's not too bad. These are relatively easy resources to get.
Seek fluid intake.
I can make these. Device for exploring in dark areas. Yeah. Okay. This facility detection factor used to locate nearby alien facilities requires advanced alien interface. Okay, so I think that I know the photons can only be used in the submersible. I'm going to assume that that other thing is the same way, given that it was in the same category. Ion crystal matrix. This highly reactive mineral appears to have been cut from a larger deposit. It contains a massive amount of ionic energy within it, which could be released in a controlled manner under certain conditions. Assessment valuable energy source. Great. I'm glad that it's a valuable energy source. Alright. Well, we have our goal now. So I'm going to need 5 of these, which means I'm going to need 10 lithium, 5 magnetite, and 5 charged almanite. Oh, I do need one of these. Okay, but I have all the ion cubes I need for that, so that's not bad. And then advanced wiring kit, blah, blah, blah. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything that I need and then come back here, and then I can craft everything that I need here, and then also build the prototype.
Analysis of
here.
the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain.
This? Transmission interface, numeric, trial, fix, transmission interface, natural selection, fix, neural construction vessel. I know where that picture is. I'm pretty sure it's like right over there. See? This is where it was. Right here. See that?
Seek fluid
Anything like on the ground here? No. An egg. That's right, they laid a stalker egg for me. All right. So we have everything we need for the cube, the cubes, plural, other than the stuff that we can get from the warpers, which is going to be over there anyway. We don't need to worry about that at the moment. Let's see where our inventory is at. Not great. We do have some items we don't need, so we can drop those off. Alright. Or I'll make some titanium. Alright. You know what I just realized? I gathered enough materials for 5 of these and I only need 4. Almanite blocks, that's what they're called. These are present, I'm pretty sure wherever warpers are, or stalker tooth, that's great. Pretty sure wherever warpers are located, wherever their spawn locations are. The reason I'm going to this one specifically is just because it's right near where I can craft. That's pretty self-explanatory. But I could also like find them in the Grand Reef or you know, the other places that they spawn. I don't know why I'm even grabbing this. I forgot to get a new battery. Trying to make this less fun. I guess I remember them being the most abundant before is over here. 1. Just need 3 more. Ooh. Okay, 1 more. Right? Yes. These have a charge? I thought they were uncharged. I thought that was the whole point. Oh. Okay. Dang. I get away with my life. Okay, we have gathered all of the materials. And now we're going to head down, craft everything, and see what happens. Alright. I'm back. You got anything to say to me? No? Alright. What the? Okay, apparently you want to push me into the water. What the hell was that? Alright. Go ahead and make this. Ooh. Isn't this cool? This is exhilarating. Why did that one take so long to make? I swear the first one didn't take that long. And that's all. Okay. I'm in. Let's do this.
Transferring neural cluster to vessel. Hibernation imminent. Beginning radio broadcast.
Oh. Whoa.
Vessel construction completed. Zone mapping initiative resumed. Warning. Development facilities unresponsive. Bioreactor testing facility requires immediate repair.
What? What is this? Power relay. A power relay which can be installed to the prototype's ion reactor, increasing max power capacity. And I can get 4 of those. Fin set. Set of fins which can be installed to the prototype sub, increasing top speed and crush depth. Okay, so this is like depth module. I need a prototype ion tablet. I don't even know. I don't even know. Well, here she is.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection in your system is progressing. Detecting skin irritation and immune system response. Further data required to identify bacterial strain.
User detected. Primary systems active.
Okay.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This vessel's destruction has prompted a broadcast from a nearby alien source. Downloading summary to databank.
Four key locations have been identified. Oh, that's the smoke effect doesn't stop, I guess. Prototype facility locations. 4 key locations have been identified from a local alien broadcast. The locations appear to be of great importance to the construction of the prototype. Prototype seems to be the primary tool developed in the Dead Zone Mapping Initiative. Ion reactor testing facility, depth 460 meters. Location, large outcropping, approximately 1 kilometer northwest of the quarantine enforcement platform. That's in the void, for sure. But the quarantine enforcement platform. Yeah, that's in the void, I think. Objective failed. Repair required before accessing other locations. Warp core. Depth 700 meters. Location, deep, richly bioluminescent cave system. Entrance approximately 700 meters from the quarantine enforcement platform. Objective, safely store dark energy. Objective, failing. Facility inaccessible. Defensive Technologies Research Facility. Depth 480 meters. Location near the crater edge, south of the Aurora's thrusters. South of the Auroras. It's like right behind the Aurora. Continue research on maternal megafauna aggression. Objective overruled. Facility inaccessible. Prototype administrative facility depth. Objective met. Alright.
For your convenience, the radiation suit has been added to your blueprint database.
Well, I do need to make that suit. What does this do? Activate fire suppression system. Pilot sub, I'm not ready for that yet. Start on rat, I'm not ready for this yet. That's so cool. Alright, what's through here? Access launch bay? Oh, right, I remember. Uninstall power source. Insert power source. It's powered by an ion cube.
Warning, interior scans of this vessel indicate a breach of Alterra Submersible Safety Code #I7513. Please fabricate supplementary fire suppression equipment before attempting to pilot this vehicle.
Okay. Very cool. Can't dock, not enough fins. Dock what? Okay. And why would I need fins for that? Whatever. I think it's time. Oh my god. There are so many. Toggle strafe? Is there like cameras I can access? This is insane. I guess I'm leaving the Seamoth behind. Alright, let's see what toggle strafe does. I see. So instead of turning it, it just goes straight right or straight left when I give it a left or right input. That makes sense. That's chill. Figure out what all of these are. This might be power sources. This might be... I don't even know. This is... proton cubes, maybe? Or proton light ion, whatever the hell they were called. I don't know what that is. I don't know what this part is. How far above water can we... Oh, that's pretty far up. And I'm sure most of it is still underwater at that point, but... This is something. This is something. This thing is certainly at the moment slower than the Seamoth. So, what I might do is go grab the Seamoth and you know, use that to get all the pieces and things that I need. Oh. Oh. Oh, and it just stays active. Oh, that is sick. Ah. Yeah, that would have been, that would have been helpful. Okay, and then this I'm assuming.
Photon beacon deployed.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Alright, well. I'm gonna park this thing here. I don't know if I need to power that thing off every time, but it feels like I should. This is cool, bro. Get a look at her. In all her glory. Oh. Wait, there's like an upper area. How do I get up there?
User detected. Primary systems active.
Oh. Okay. Can I build up here? I don't know. I don't have a builder's tool. Ooh. It's hot. That is very bright. That is very bright. I can see how that could be helpful. Oh. Okay. Oh. Spatial navigation, maybe? Cognitive trial. Take homeworld. Locate transmit. And I don't know exactly where that is like I did with the other one, but I can guess. It's not like those... It's not like where the other one was there was something interesting, so... I'm not too concerned about finding that. Although some would say you don't need that. But I want it. Alright, and with that, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys for watching this first episode. I'm pretty excited about this mod. So far, I've only really done what I did the last time I played with this mod, but there's already, like, northwest of the gun island and things like that. That wasn't a thing last time, so there's already changes that seem pretty big. So we're gonna, you know, I think we're gonna start off the next video by, you know, repairing the Aurora just to get that out of the way. I might not even include that. I might just do that off camera. We'll see. And then there's also, I'll probably upgrade the prototype sub pretty quickly off rip, because the requirements for some of the upgrades seemed pretty cheap. I'm not sure if I can see them from here. I can. Yeah, so I mean that I don't know how to get a prototype ion tablet, but power relay is definitely pretty cheap, and we can get a few charged almanite and make more ion cubes that we can use to have more power, which seems pretty good. But yeah, other than that, I think that's all I've got. And thank you guys for watching.